Testing. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Chat, if you can hear me, say barbecue ribs in the chat. If you can hear me, please say barbecue ribs. We got some barbecue ribs. God, I actually do want some ribs now. Damn it. Why did I do that to myself? I looked over and saw a bottle of barbecue sauce and I was like, damn it. But yes, people can hear me. Could we get my co-host essentially to do a little test of his own real quick so people can see if he can hear him?
Testing 1, 2, 3. Can you all hear me today?
Give them a word that they have to say.
If you can hear me, would you please type a barbecue sandwich into the chat, please? Thank you.
Copycat.
Sir, I am not a copycat. I have merely changed it into my own wording. Hello, everyone. It is I, Ignis.
We got some ribs and some barbecue sandwiches. God, I wish.
All right, who's the one with the goddamn grasshopper smoothie?
Oh, that's my favorite.
You know who you is. The hell's that about?
You don't even know about grasshopper smoothies?
The nerve of this guy. Do you even
chill, Tyler?
I'll
see you after class, Tyler.
Do you even like the carrot and chocolate smoothies?
Oh, good Christ! Please tell me that's not a thing.
Oh yes, and it's quite delicious, but not as delicious as the grasshopper smoothie.
God.
Guys, he didn't watch any of
French
Ben 10. He doesn't get these references.
That's an interesting one.
He doesn't.
I don't.
He doesn't get any of
French
these references.
sickness. French sickness. I like that one.
Anyway.
Hello, Spy Jack.
I pressed the wrong button. Let me switch over. Bum. Good evening, Internet World and Universe. This is OR Ash. Accompanied by Ignis, that didn't go on his sound cue. And welcome back to Fusion Lab.
I didn't know that's what that was.
Oh.
You usually don't tell me to do any introduction other than like the beginning, and that's it.
That is my B, sorry. But yes, welcome you guys back to Fusion Lab.
Barbecue.
As you guys can tell by the stream title, we've been having a bit of lag trouble on some streams recently. Hopefully it is not now. I talked to my Wi-Fi people. They said it should be fine now. So we should be good. Today we're going to be finishing this Dio the World fused with AlienX.
Oh my god, who commissioned this one?
This was the same one that's done, Kai, that's done all of the JoJo Ben 10 ones. Yeah, I'm getting sick of drawing strong men, so I'm happy to be almost done with this. Look at this waistline. Look at the chest compared to the waistline. When they say hourglass figure, they're referring to Dio. God.
Oh my god. Wi-Fi people game. Why?
Wi-Fi. As in wireless internet.
The anatomy breaker.
Exactly. But yeah, we're gonna be working on this still.
I will be reading chat and just in general being a co-host.
I'm not gonna be paying attention to chat very much because I'm low energy and I'm trying to get this done, and I am sorry. I'll try to catch any questions though.
Well, of course.
Question for Ignis real quick though. Could you send a message in the chat so I can tag you with the moderator role?
Yes, we're doing this.
Because I didn't see your icon thing. Yeah, Ignis finally can jump into the chat and control and moderate. He can eat y'all out if he wants.
Tyler's gonna be the first one to go.
No, why?
I'm joking.
I was gonna say he's like one of my best commissioners. You can't eat him. He's on the whitelist.
He has been yeeted.
No.
Am I a little too low? Gabriel says something. I don't know.
Oh, I forgot that you had a last name on it. I was like, fuck. Let's see. There we go. You are now a moderator, sir. Your first job is moderator. Tell people to like this stream because we got 35 viewers and only 9
there it
likes.
is. I'm mod.
Welcome, moderator. And thank you, Spadejack, for the $4.99.
Like the stream.
Who's my favorite superhero? Spider-Man. definitively my favorite has always been Spider-Man.
Agent Venom's mine. Flash Thompson version. Yes.
Really? Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Wasn't he a bad
Well,
guy?
although
for a bit?
I suppose I'm. Huh?
Wasn't he a bad guy for a bit?
All right. Gonna be going through some mythos real quick.
Oh, here we go.
So yes, technically, from the start, Venom was originally a bad guy, though through some retconning and general overall story writing and character development, turns out that no, he's actually an alien race known as the Clintar, which basically used to be, which are apparently, although again that was retcon, space knights. They bonded people, but no, they decided to retcon it again, and now they're part of Null, the symbiote god, which was darkness incarnate and not a good person overall, if I'm being completely honest. Moon Knight is dope, yes. After which, what was I gonna say? During that whole Clintar space alien night alien, Flash Thompson had the Venom symbiote and had made it his own, made peace with it, and became an agent of justice for the United States of America. Basically, he was a soldier wearing the Venom suit with grenades, guns, and etc. attached to it. He is essentially a righteous hero when talking about Venom. It is irony, isn't it, Gabriel? Ignis is explaining alien stuff to Ash.
Well, I was gonna say, like, I didn't want to cut you off, but you do realize that, like, I've made the Clintar be a part of 5YL. Like, I know Clintar. I know all that.
Oh, okay.
You're talking to
Well,
one of the
you did
biggest
know.
Spider-Man geeks in the fucking universe.
Did you say you know who Venom was?
I know. I was meaning in the sense of the character, like Flash Thompson plays and everything. I'm like, from what I remember in the iterations that I've seen, he was not exactly a good guy. Not Venom himself, but Flash as
Oh,
Agent
that's
Venom.
what you meant. Okay, well, again, character development.
Cool.
He eventually, from what I understand and from what little I know of Agent Venom, I enjoy his design just overall. I like him. Eventually, life harrowing, tragedy, etc., and he becomes a good guy, essentially.
Okay.
Like he makes peace with himself. Eddie Brock does something similar in the whole King in Black storyline. It's a really good story arc if y'all want to read that. Hello, Night Slasher. Welcome to the stream. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream.
Welcome everyone.
Slime Captain America. Funny enough, there is an alternate universe where everybody's a Venom symbiote.
The maximum Venom timeline or whatever.
I don't know if it's. What I'm talking about is I don't know, simply because of the fact that it's whatchamacallit. It's it's during the King in Black storyline, so it's a different one.
Okay.
Venom, $5, thank you. My boy Ignis got his Clintar facts down pat. He even knows about my Lord and Savior Null. I wholeheartedly agreed, my dude. Venom is the best. Dude, he's dope. I love the Venom storyline, especially now after the King in Black. Whew.
We are Venom. How did you feel about the Venom movie?
I didn't watch it actually. I heard it was funny, and that was about it.
Wait, have you not? You really haven't seen the Venom
I haven't.
movie?
No.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't know exactly.
Okay,
why,
when the
but-
sequel is coming out, me and
Carnage.
you need to watch the first one and then go see the second one in theaters.
Fair.
We're going to.
Okay, I'll take it.
You
Which
have-
superpowers can be real? I mean, they all can be real.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about like the law of possibility or probability. I know a little bit of Harry Potter. I read up to I read through the Goblet of Fire, and then I was like, this is way too depressing. I can't do this anymore. Like that's just my take on it. Not knocking the series. I got too depressed. I wanted the chocolate frogs back. Also, I'm a little sleep deprived, so I apologize if I get a little loony.
You're
A little
apol-
brain.
Wait, you're apologizing to one of my stream chats for being sleep deprived?
Fair enough.
Like they're not already used to that.
Currently listening to an orchestral version of the Fairy Tale theme. It's wonderful.
Ooh, pretty.
The Fairy Tale theme is one of the best soundtracks I've heard. Do I have a favorite symbiote arc in a Spidey cartoon? I will simply say I do not, simply because of the fact I don't really follow them, unfortunately. I do know that the whole King in Black storyline was really good. I really enjoyed it. And seeing Eddie Brock,
Eddie Brock.
Eddie
That's
Eddie Brock.
That's the Farmville universe version of him. You got Spider Ham and Eddie Brock.
He's just a ham hock. Eddie Brock.
No,
He's nothing more than a ham hock. I'm sorry.
Then some evil space slime turned him to a life of crime. Look out! Here comes Eddie Hawk.
I mean, he is overpowered, Freddy, to some degree. He's basically Superman, but if Superman could also read minds. The one thing that keeps him apart is the fact that he is weak to fire. I think. I don't know too much about DC, especially Martian Manhunter. Who's your favorite villain? Yeah. Ryan?
I didn't want to cut you off. Go ahead.
Who's your favorite comic book villain? I have a feeling it's for the both of us anyway. I feel like you can answer that too.
Oh God, I'm actually not sure. Shit. I don't know, in all honesty. Like, I have not read a lot of comics in my life, and most of the ones that I have read, like, there hasn't really been like a solid villain in any of them. Like, it's been just episodic stuff instead of arcing stories. So, I am not sure who my favorite comic villain would be. If anything, I would say, like, to be funny, Deadpool in Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe.
Fair enough. I have a few other questions to get through. So King Portuman wants to know if he can tag you in a Carnage edit of Overkill he did.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. And then Halil, I'm assuming that's how you say it. Apologies. Wants to know how we're doing today.
I'm surviving.
Just dies.
I've been awake for like 2 hours and regret my life.
Okay.
So yeah. I'm fine.
Cranio. I've read other books and etc. I read a lot of manga now, webtoons as well. But one of my favorite books that I've ever read is the Ender Game series. Great books, wonderful books. $5, Ken. I would just like to say sorry, Ignis, for what I made you say last stream. I drew some fan art of you to say sorry. And I ping it to you in Discord, Ash.
Dude, yeah. Wait, aren't you on our Discord too, or no?
I'm around.
Yeah, you should be able to ping Ignis on it as well.
No, because they don't have my name.
Do it.
That's fine. Kenom, was it recent that you did it? You don't have to send a super chat, just chat. Justin, do not apologize for being late. Show your support by liking the video, or rather, the stream.
Please. Please do. We got 40 people here and only 19 likes. How dare all
20
of you.
now.
How dare most of you.
Oh, shit.
It's a joke.
Justin wants to know, would you want a Tony Stark Galvin?
Ooh. I would want Tony, in all honesty, I kind of want Tony Stark to be like a galvanic mechamorph, or what was the other one that I was thinking of the other day? I want it to be like funny and make him a fucking either one of Fistina's species or Bubble Helmet species, where they're dependent on their suits. Like, he doesn't have powers, and it's not a super suit. It's just he's a rich a-hole that needs a suit to survive. Or Tony Stark as a jury rig. That would be, yeah, him as a Planchicle would be pretty funny. I am jury rig. Press conference over.
Yeah, he just sent it through. Portman did.
Sent what?
The Overkill Carnage.
Ooh, I do like that edit. That does look really cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Good with the texturing and shading.
Tony Stark jury rig.
He's like, guys, I got this. Fix, fix, fix! God, there are two shapes in this universe that I hate drawing. And that is stars and X's. Because if you mess them up slightly, they don't look correct.
Fair enough. It's all good.
Also, peeps, let me know if I need to adjust the music at all.
Indeed. For I cannot hear it myself, so please let him know.
Yeah, because it's on the same track as Ignis's voice, and I want it to be balanced decently to where you can hear him, but also hear the music slightly.
I was just saying, Ken, was it recent? Because if so, I'll go look for it myself. That's all. Crowman wants to know what alien fusions you wanted to see in Omniverse.
So, okay, first off, the whole thing with the fusion aliens, they kind of popped up out of nowhere in Omniverse, so I wasn't expecting it, so I didn't have expectations for it. But looking at it in a past tense, I would have loved to have seen more Omniverse-specific fusions, only because, like, those were the new aliens of that series. They needed some more love, even though some of them are not that great. And yes, I know we got Crash Shocker, but I think that's the only fusion, aside from Atomic X, that has any Omniverse-introduced aliens in it. All the rest are, like, Upchuck Way Big, Formungasaur, fucking Jury Rig, Upgrade, which I didn't like that much. I would have preferred, like, Jury Rig with, like, Ditto, and have it be like a whole little pit crew tearing the trucks apart and building up the time cycles. That would have been so cool. But you know what they say, gotta save on that animation budget, you know?
Oh boy, we got a fairy tale question. Would we curse and die, or I mean, nah, he would survive through sheer fucking will.
Who?
Like just because his friends would be sad, he would survive. Like, I wish I was joking, and I wish I could give you a legitimate answer. No, that is how fairy tale works. I hate how stupid it is, but I love the fact that it said stupid, and he just does not care. It's wonderful. Ash and Ignis, have you ever heard of and or seen the Disney show Owl House? I have not. It says it's a good show. It's on the 3rd episode. 4th is the Saturday, and it's on the 2nd season. I have not heard of Owl House.
I've heard of it. It's been in my watch list for
a while
since it came out. Yeah, no, like Owl House and what is it? Amphibia. Those are like Disney's current, like good cartoons. If that like they're the Gravity Falls of like the current time. If that makes sense. I haven't seen Owl House at all. I started watching Amphibia. I'm almost done with season 1 because I've been watching like 2 episodes every day for like the last month or so. But I like Amphibia a lot. I haven't seen Owl House though. Dude, Amphibia is so fun because what's my favorite animal? If you don't know this, I'm gonna be upset. The chat should know who it is. What my favorite animal is.
Chat, what's his favorite animal? Sorry. Is that an octopus, is it?
It's not an octopus. Octopus is up
Sorry.
there, but it's not my favorite. You're a terrible best friend.
I'm sorry.
It's
What is it?
Yeah, chat got it. Frogs.
Oh.
Got it.
Never told me that.
What are you talking about? I buy frog things all the time. Our last Halloween get-together, I literally just had a frog attached to my hat for like the entire night. I was dressed as Freddy Krueger and I had a skeleton frog on top of my hat.
I am the big apology at the moment.
You should be. But the reason I like Amphibia is because it's essentially an isekai of a kid getting transported to a fucking frog world. Everything is like mushrooms and marsh and swamp, and the people are all frogs with giant bugs, and I love it so much. It's, oh my god, it's so fun.
That's a good one. You need to check out the fan art he made.
What is it?
That's a good one, Ken. I like that. I like that. Look at the wrestling he tagged you.
That is pretty good. I like that.
Oh man.
That's perfect with his character too, because he's always pissed off.
Yeah. Always. Absolutely.
Oh god.
That's wonderful.
Jeez.
I
I wanna start doing little character comics or character interaction comics with our characters and stuff again.
That'd be like which ones are we talking here? These here?
Yeah, Ignis,
I
Frank,
gotcha.
Reverb. I haven't done anything with Reverb in forever.
Yeah.
I think the last thing I designed, but I want to change his design really badly. Like
again.
I like the idea that what is it that Grace came up with, where it was like each of us are based off of like a horror movie monster or whatever, and his was Wolf because
yeah,
he wanted
right.
something with Wolf. But now, like, I don't think his design works that well with him being a wolf. I don't know. I don't know, because he looks just like a regular dude until he wolfs out.
True. Toast Boy wants to know if we like horror.
I do.
I do not.
Yeah, he doesn't
This
even
man,
like
on the other hand.
suspenseful things.
I mean, I can handle suspense. Look, I don't like feeling useless, and horror movies tend to.
Dude, you got nervous during the movie Life with Ryan Reynolds.
That's a. God. Yes, because there's no win for that. Well, I mean, there is. It's just that people were too stupid to realize it.
I don't know. I'm. You just can't handle suspense, I think. Also, this knee.
I don't
rope
like
is
feeling anxious, so the.
Can I cheat?
What? Maybe.
I think I was gonna cheat at this. Yeah, I like that better.
Ain't nothing to be worried about, Clover. Not everybody can take horror. Simple as that. Not to mention, it's all a bunch of jump scares, especially nowadays. A lot of like mainstream, I would say, horror movies are a lot of jump scares. You don't get a lot of suspense ones anymore. I'd say at least. But then again, I'm not really one to talk.
I'm just waiting for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie to come out finally.
Did Kenham didn't draw the Overkill Carnage S-Dude. It was Portman. Where is he at? King Portman, if I'm not mistaken. Correct? Yes?
Yeah.
Where is he? Yes. He, Portman's the one who drew it. Not Kenham. Kenham drew my little fan art about me being, as usual, a grumpy bastard. It's all good. I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to take a leak.
Okay. I didn't know books could leak. Did you ever draw a transformation for a Zorathian or one of Deca's species? I don't remember what a Zorathian is. I don't remember the character Deca. I'm sorry. There's so many characters and species throughout everything. Because you could also be talking about something that's not even Ben 10, and I won't realize it, and I'm sorry. As far as transformations wise, I like making some in my free time every now and then for fun, but there are so many goddamn transformations. And in all honesty, coming up with new ones too, sometimes I don't want to, purely because like I'll like the idea, but if I ever want to use that idea for like a series or a character or something that's not related to Ben 10 or 5YL, then like if I use it in that context, then I've kind of wasted it and can't use it again. And if I do, people just be like, oh, that's just fucking that thing from that thing. Like, I know one of the things that I'm fine with sharing, as part of the comic I've been working on forever, Patchworks, my character Frank, he's a Frankenstein, and his whole gimmick is like he makes Frankenstein weapons and body parts and stuff that he switches out constantly. One of the ones that he has, it's just a weapon arm that I call the Fire Croaker. But then I thought, Fire Croaker is actually a perfect name for a Ben 10 alien. I don't know if I want to go through with making an alien with the name Fire Croaker, because I don't want it to seem repetitive for when I eventually put Patchworks out. And people be like, oh, he just used that name for that thing, whatever. Yeah. Deca is the gold poop alien. I mean, they're probably in the Omnitrix. Like, I'm fine with not making one, if that's what I would word that as. Favorite character in Amphibia? Oh god, that's actually really difficult. Hop Pop is very funny to me. I want to say Sprig, but he can be kind of annoying. I'm not sure. I would need to get back to you on that. I would say right now, probably Hop Pop. Hop Pop is very funny to me.
Plus, I like his voice.
And we're back, folks.
You're back. I've been here.
Ah, you're right. My apologies, sir.
I will say, last thing on Amphibia, because we were talking about that for a second. I was watching an episode last night, and there was a character that spoke for like 2 seconds, and I was like, wait a second, I recognize that voice. And I thought, is that Paul Eiding? And I googled it, and I was right. I was like, I recognize this man from less than 2 seconds of audio. I don't know if that's like just me being awesome, or just like being able to recognize his voice that well.
Little shit, man.
Super Saiyan Ann? The fuck do you mean Super Saiyan?
Hold on. I went off
You're good.
page. What?
Please don't give me spoilers for Amphibia. I've been like trying not to tell people I've been watching it because I don't want people to spoil it for me. And if someone just said a spoiler in the chat and that's what I read, I'm gonna be very upset.
I got no idea what that is.
I know, I'm just saying.
I have worked as I have heard of Records of Ragnarok. For those of you who have watched and or read Record of Ragnarok, can we pour out a cold one for dear old dad? Thank you kindly. Also, that absolute unit of a man. Anyway, that's it. It does. The artwork looks fantastic. The rest is man. Sponge Bucket saying somebody dies is like saying that the title card is called Record of Ragnarok. But yes, you're not wrong. Somebody does die.
Everyone dies eventually.
I mean, you're not wrong. But this is like dead. Like there is no heaven because they're fighting in heaven.
No resurrections.
Exactly.
I saw a stupid joke the other day that was people are confused at how many times Thanos used the gauntlet, or like they said, how many times did Thanos snap, or what was the first time that Thanos snapped?
What?
Because he does the snap to wipe out the universe. He said, when was the first time that Thanos snapped? You know what the answer is?
What?
When he was getting the Tesseract, he snapped Loki's neck.
Oh my god.
That's not a spoiler at this point. That's almost 3 years old at this
Oh,
point.
I know.
But
Wait, no, I don't want to hear that from you. I don't want to hear that from you. Because you didn't let me spoil. What the hell was it?
it's not a spoiler. It's not a
you didn't even
spoiler.
let me. No, you didn't let me spoil something that was years old. I remember this. I remember you adamantly stopping me.
My thing doesn't count as a spoiler though.
Oh.
It's in the promo for the Loki show.
Not having it. I'm not having it. I am not having it. There's a double standard here, boys. There's a double standard here.
What is the thing that?
Yes, hi, Damien. It's me. I'm Ignis. Hi, how are you?
It's him.
Yes,
The
Ignis.
book
Des.
boy. The book boy.
It's a manga night slasher. It's also an anime on Netflix. Animation's meh. Or animation is good, except after like the second episode just drops all of a sudden for some reason. But the story's nice. Nice enough. Dinosaur King? I do not know Dinosaur King. Do you?
No, I do not. I don't know what that is.
Let's see.
Loki died in Infinity War. Infinity War was so long ago at this point.
Again, I don't want to hear it. Don't even. I'm trying to remember what it was you stopped me on, and I'm gonna be, and I'm but I know you stopped me.
That meme, that joke that I just said, I got I saw that on our Discord.
$10. Thank you. I see you did a what Ben went to the DC Universe thing on your TikTok, Ash.
I did.
But I gotta ask, what if he went to the FMA universe and met the Elric Bros?
Oh,
Because I
dude.
may be making an FMA version of Ben. Of course you are.
Okay, so my thought on that, Ed would not like Ben, and he would immediately be like trying to steal the Omnitrix from them. In the sense of like,
What, too powerful?
No, technically Ben is performing human transmutation, and the
Oh.
Omnitrix can revive people and species. So, what's the one thing that Ed and Al did?
Did and swore never to do again.
Yes, but if they have a thing that can guarantee it, you know for a fact they would try.
Depends on where we're talking. Because if it's like Ed after everything, I don't know. He might be done with it if we're talking about after the story.
Oh no, I'm thinking like season 1 Ed and Al. Like if it's the end of the story, they wouldn't even like try to.
Oh yeah,
Be
no. If it's
near
like season
Ben.
1, yeah, definitely. Yeah. No. If it's season 1, yeah, they'd be all over Ben. They'd try.
Be like, it's a Philosopher's Stone inside a pocket watch that he's attached to his wrist.
Get him. We can't get it without. It won't come off his hand, brother. Then cut it.
No, he
Take
wouldn't even say that. He'd just be like, I got this, and then turn his arm into a sword.
And then just bam, there's his arm.
What's FMA? Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist is literally one of the best anime of all time.
Yes.
It's up there with
Brotherhood
Cowboy
or Alchemist, two different ones. Remember?
They're the same thing. It's just that Brotherhood follows the actual story that the author wanted to tell.
Brotherhood is generally considered the more popular one,
It's
at least as
better.
far as I'm concerned.
It's better 100%.
Yeah. So watch Brotherhood, especially if you want to just start somewhere. Brotherhood is the way to go.
Oh yeah, no. Recommendation wise, watch Brotherhood. If you do
Then
end up
watch
watching,
out.
if you do watch the other one, watch Brotherhood first, because the other one, long story short of it, was that when the anime started for the original, the manga wasn't done. The manga was still being written and still being monthly released. The animation studio caught up to where they were in the manga story-wise and didn't have any content to work off of, so they made up their own story and their own ending and everything to the series, and it sucked. The only thing that I like in the original anime, as opposed to Brotherhood, was that in season 1 they spent more time like ruminating on some of the filler stuff from the manga because they didn't have a lot of stuff to work with. Like the whole Father Cornello in Lorient story from the original series. In the original series, that's like 4 episodes. In the Brotherhood, it's only half of 1 episode, and that made me so sad. Sorry to rant about Fullmetal Alchemist. I love Fullmetal Alchemist.
It don't matter to me. I ranted about Monster Hunter and Dragon Ball. We're good. Hello, Ninja Master Nick. Yes, indeed, it's a Fusion live stream.
I do these every week.
Yes, these are done every week. No, I will not, Gabriel. Not happening. Ignis is my name, and Ignis it shall be.
It is the name that is etched into the cover of his
Indeed.
book.
That is the name that I was given, and that is the name that I shall have.
Yes, I gave it to him.
True, it is not anime without good fillers, but it depends on whether or not those are actually good fillers. Like, you know, a
Fullmetal had
cat
great fillers.
immediately endangering the entire plot and protagonist of the entire show, just by simply running around.
Fullmetal
I don't know where Drazen is at the moment.
Probably sleeping. He's in Australia.
Probably. That's fair. Welcome to your first stream, Freddy. He wants to know what this drawing is.
This is Dio, the world, fused with AlienX. This is the last of the Ben 10 JoJo fusions.
Because we needed a more overpowered AlienX.
Shut up.
Because why not?
Well, no, this would just technically be an overpowered Dio. AlienX is still at the same power level. If anything, he's like brought down because of Dio.
We met in high school, Gabriel. Classmates.
Yes. I don't like how this is turning out.
Cat, $10 thinking again. Says, sorry, so I'm gonna have to disagree there, buds. O3 did a much better job explaining the rules of alchemy. I watched that first, and I'm glad I did, because I would have been so lost if I just started with Brotherhood.
No, that's what I'm saying, is Season 1 of the O3 version is better. But the overall show is better in Brotherhood. Season 1, the reason that they explain stuff better is because they have more time, because they're stalling, because they don't have story to work with. That's why they spent so much time ruminating on stuff and going more in depth and explaining. Is because they didn't have stuff to work with, so they would just like kind of pander around the same subjects.
Plus, Brotherhood just had a badass opening one. So
Oh my god, it's so much better.
this is a straight banger. Like, yeah, it's one of the more iconic. It's one of the more iconic anime openings.
Of all time.
For sure. Oh yeah, of all time. Up there with Tank. What is it? Crossing Field.
I almost don't want to put this bar thing on his arm.
Well,
Nah, I don't like it. I don't want to. Or wait, would this count as like, if I did the band thing, would that be the Omnitrix that Dio used to turn into AlienX, or is this?
God.
Did I put Omnitrixes on the other ones? Give me a second. I can't remember. I don't think I did. If I didn't, I'm not doing it. If I did, then I will.
You could put it somewhere else, couldn't you?
I could, but I just don't want to draw it. That's why I'm like, hey. Let me see. Hierophant doesn't have one. Or Disturbed, sorry. Fallout Boy does not.
Have a good one, 10 out of 10.
Have a good one. Yeah, I
Have
didn't put
one.
Omnitrixes on any of these. I'm not putting an Omnitrix on this one.
Could put it on his crown right
I
there.
don't want to. And also, that's not a crown, it's his fucking eyebrows.
Bro, what?
Yes, because first
Okay.
off, the Dio above heaven has just like a weird brow extension that looks like a star, and then AlienX has 3 horns that stick out of his forehead. So I just mixed them together.
Gosh.
Can Ben use Parasite playlist on himself? No, he cannot. The Omnitrix would see that as a risk to his actual physical well-being. It would not let Ben do that. If he hacked it or bypassed it, then yes, it's possible. But no, the Omnitrix would not allow that.
No, Gabriel, I do not.
Suyaku Rameku Sino City Seila Boku. I don't know. I'm in a weird mode.
I have not seen their shoots for Shazam 2,
I have not.
unfortunately, or the Flash. I didn't even know there was a Flash movie coming out.
It apparently got.
I haven't been
leaked.
keeping up too much with movies.
Like it hasn't been announced. Apparently someone leaked it because they like got fired and were pissed off. They're like, well, here's some trailer bits from the new Flash. Golden wind.
Yes. I have not kept up with Loki. I don't usually watch TV shows, and Ryan is completely swamped usually.
I watched Loki. I watched the new one.
I do. I am caught up with Loki. Although, as I've stated before, is with like new shows releasing and stuff, I don't talk about them until like at least 2 weeks to maybe a month, because to avoid spoilers for other people.
Then spoils the fact that Loki.
That's from
dies.
3 years ago. It's an Infinity War.
I don't want to. All right, then. You mind if I spoil the ending for the original Fullmetal Alchemist? Because I got somebody already asking for it.
Dude, I don't care. I didn't like it. I don't
Shit,
care
go with
about that. Chat.
Go with
No. Stuff like that. I'll be like, hey, chat, do you guys care? If people say don't spoil it, I don't. If people say they don't give a shit, then I do. Like, the original Fullmetal, I don't care. I didn't like anything after season 1. I found it very boring. A lot of the story continuity shit didn't make sense. And then the movie that they did, admittedly, was interesting, but not interesting enough. If that makes sense.
Kenem, $5. I don't like comparing 03 and Brotherhood. They're completely different tonality and story-wise, though 03's version of Rockbell's murder is way better.
That's true. Wait, Rock Bell? What do you mean Rock Bell?
Yeah, that's what he says.
1 second.
Ugh. The Rock Bells. I'm unsure of it as well, but it's been a while since I've seen anything Full Metal Alchemist. So, like forever ago.
I didn't realize I was still muted. God damn it, I hate when that happens.
That's okay.
Kenem
says the Rock Bells.
Yes, Winry's parents. Yes, they. But again, that is something they establish and talk about in season 1. I find season 1 very good. Season 1 is great because they spend a lot of time on subjects and talk about them in depth. But then by season 2, and I think did they have a season 3? I don't remember. But towards the end, they start, because they had to make stuff up, they were being less clear and a lot more vague with subjects and wouldn't like ruminate on them anymore because they were like, oh shit, we don't have stuff to work with. Come up with stuff fast.
Yeah. S2 wants to know what the name of the song is.
I will look in 1 second because I can't find my stylus. There it is. Okay. I know you so well. This is called Where Do You Go by Easton. Where Do You Go by Easton.
Joe Elon says, hey Ash, am I able to use my barrel tier to commission a fan on alien planet for the wiki? If anything, I'll go to the aliens page, right? It'll go.
I would need to check with Kuro on that, because all of my commissions-wise are not supposed to be canon. All of my stuff typically is non-canon when it's commissioned. The only exception to it is if it's if you want to do a transformation on an existing species, and you let me have full control of it. Like, you don't give me any notes, you don't give me a name or anything like that. If it's just like, hey, I want you to make a species based off of,
Blank.
fucking, I'm trying to think of an alien in the show, give me a second.
Blank.
No. Limax. Can you make a Limax transformation? If you don't give me any notes, any sketches or references, or any name or anything, then yes, I can. And it'd be canon. But if it's your own alien, or if it's a planet or anything like that, it would not count. So,
Apologies.
Nice. Kenem says he sees it as a whole season because Anime Lab says it's a whole season.
oh, see, well, that's stupid then. That's okay. So season 1 stops like. God, I was about to say a story element, but if no one has watched Full Metal Alchemist, I don't want to say this story element because it's like the biggest thing in it that's consistent in the original and in Brotherhood. It's a death. It's a heartbreaking death.
Oh, is it? Is it who I think it is?
Yeah, the man who looks like Markiplier, yes.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not saying who. And I know fucking Markiplier did a video recently talking about characters that he looks like. And he was just like, this character from Full Metal Alchemist that definitely lives. He lives a very long, full, like he was making jokes about it. I was like, Mark, you're a fucking monster. God.
It's a terrible day for rain, isn't it?
Shut up. God, no. But right after that moment is like 2 episodes after is whenever
Indeed, Kenem.
season 1 ends in the original.
What is Queen Toast Boy? Unfortunately,
Queen? Like
I do
Yas
not know what
Queen?
Queen is. I don't know, or unless he's talking about like the stand from Diamond is Unbreakable.
How many diamonds are unbreakable? All of them?
All of them, apparently.
Diamond Head?
Yes.
From Ben 10?
I would hope he's unbreakable.
He's not. Spoiler,
Oh, okay.
Phil Gags attacks.
I do not know Queen. Oh wait, yes I do. I'm a dumbass for that.
What?
Yeah, I mean Queen's good. Yeah, I mean I enjoy, as everybody, most people do, the Bohemian Rhapsody. After that, it is what it is.
Oh, Queen the band. You didn't clarify. You just started talking about it.
Yeah, the band.
Queen is
Sorry,
good.
I thought I
Queen
did.
is classic.
Oh, Emerald says that was Chromostone, not Diamond Head broke in the original series.
I was making a joke. And also in
Oh.
Ultimate Alien, he does get shattered as Diamond Head at one point, and then just turns back into normal Ben. He's like, huh, I guess I'm fine. I guess so,
And
Ben.
Diamond Head is now dead.
I will admit, when watching Vilgax Attacks for the first time, like, when Chromostone did bite the dust, I actually was very shocked, and, like, jumped with joy whenever Diamond Head came back. Like, that was a very good moment in the Ben 10 history.
I don't think we can. I mean, we can listen to it on our own if you want, Halil, but I don't think we can play him here on stream because YouTube don't like copyright.
Oh yeah, any copyright music we cannot play.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Photonics, €5 would commission you to do Shock Rock and Slapback become canon.
No, because we have already stated multiple times that any reboot aliens were made up for the reboot in 5OL. The reboot is a cartoon. That's also why they make certain retcons to species, like the Lepidopterans, the, Floronans. I'm trying to think of what else they changed designs of. I can't remember. Well, like, the reasoning as to why they changed designs of certain aliens was because of, like... the way I say it is, like, so that alien species in the universe don't get offended by, like, caricatures, so they changed them slightly. But the reboot is a TV series in 5 Whale. The reboot aliens are made up. They are not real species. So Shockrock, fucking Slapback, Overflow, not species. They are not canon regardless. That's not based on my decision, that is based on Kuro's decision, and he made the decision far long before I was here, so sticking to it. Apologies.
Kuro is law.
He is. Quite literally. If I go against
He
it,
is the law?
he'll bitch slap me with his Celestial Sapien.
He'll bitch slap you with your paycheck.
I mean, yeah.
God,
That man is savage.
you're a bitch. I'm sorry. That's just funny to me.
No, Overflow is not the same species as Water Hazard in the reboot. He's technically a different species. The reboot has a lot of parallels as far as aliens, though, as far as design and abilities. Which I actually made a joke on Twitter the other day saying, hey, people complain about about Overflow just being a redesigned Water Hazard. Why has no one talked about how Surge is just a redesigned Nanomech? And then people just started giving me full lists of aliens that are the same from the reboot and the original. I was like, that was the joke! Why didn't you understand? It was a joke!
Ken, $5. This will be my last super chat. Gotta save some money after all. I have to say though, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is better just because it has, oh my god, Olivia Mira Armstrong.
Olivier is great. It's Olivier. It's
Olivier.
there is an A at the end of her name, but oh my god, yes, she's great.
Continue your drawing of the strong, muscly man. Right?
No, we're gonna think about the strong, muscly woman.
No.
Olivier, how can I say this? Is a human in interpretation of Lady Demetress. She's amazing.
Continue your drawing.
I know.
Continue the drawing.
I know recently one of my coworkers that's been getting into anime, he watched Full Metal Alchemist and he started watching My Hero Academia, and he's like, is the guy who voices All Might the same guy who voices Armstrong in Full Metal? I was like, yeah. He's like, why is Armstrong literally just All Might in a different universe? I was like, I know.
It's like, it's wonderful.
It's the because I am here mentality. It's great. I love him. Chris
Freddie asks, have you ever conceptualized a Ben 10finity transformation? Just casually or in free time, whatever.
No, I myself have not. But that's only in the sense of, like, my favorite interpretation of Ben typically is either the teenage or the child. Future versions, they're not bad, but, like, the fact that his future changes every time he meets a future version of himself. So, like, if we were to come up with one and implement it in some way while a young version is still existing, then it's just an alternate timeline. So, I don't know. My favorite future Ben, though, is the original series one.
Oh, well, there he is. There's the dragon. I feel that, Drazen. I feel that quite well. Drazen has woken up with a headache. What you got, Toast Boy? What you got? Seems Ryan is predisposed at the moment.
Un momento, apologies.
Yep. What's your good news, Toast Boy? I will be the audience. So, what you got?
Apologies, my father handed me buffalo carrots.
Well, already then. Congratulations, Toast Boy. Good luck to you. Cranio asks, do aliens exist in the Triangulum Galaxy?
I mean, probably. I haven't been there. I don't know.
Fair enough. I guess that's fair.
Yeah. Apologies. I'm chomping down a buffalo carrot as fast as I can.
That's fine. I'll be here.
I have not
I'll
eaten
reach out.
today.
You should eat. Have a good night, hello. Birthday story. We are broken. Bye.
Oh, the music stopped too. Damn it.
Oh, did it really?
Why does the music stop as soon as I like stop drawing for a second to eat a carrot? And then there's just nothing on screen. It's just dead completely.
Didn't even notice. I didn't notice. I have the stream muted that way. I'm not hearing you double.
No, I know.
Yeah.
That's on me. Apologies, people. I have not eaten. I'm very hungry. These stream times always interlude with things.
That's right.
I've not found a solid time that works well for my streams. That's not, like, super late and not super early. If Ben would have unlocked feedback during Secret of the Omnitrix, do you think it would have stopped Dr. Anima's machine? No. Not at all. Because the whole plot of that movie revolves around... the machine going off and initiating the self-destruct of the watch. If that didn't happen, then the movie wouldn't have happened, so... I was rewatching Enter and Beyond the other day and realized that the human that gets corrupted by the Writhers was Reverb. Nice touch. Yes, it is.
Drazen has an important question. People want to know if tricks OC you draw are allowed on the wiki.
They are as alternate Omnitrix users. Because, like, with the alternate Omnitrix users, they're canon, but, like, to their own timelines and universes, so it doesn't affect anything in 5 Whale exponentially. So, yes, those are fine. When will the Ink Tank have a reboot? We technically already did. The channel used to be called Kuro the Artist, and now it's the Ink Tank.
And the Rust Bucket.
Yes. Well, no, the Rust Bucket was here during the Kuro the Artist run.
Ah.
But whenever we became like an actual established LLC, he wanted to change it to be all of us instead of just him as the main spotlight. Although admittedly, due to my scheduling conflicts, he is still the only one that posts regularly every week videos. So hopefully that will be changing soon. I do have a couple video prompt ideas that shouldn't take very long as far as production wise. That can be put up on like a weekly or a bi-weekly basis. Nothing like big like And Beyond episodes, those are still going to be coming out, but that's its own project now. And Beyond takes up the same slot time in production as the comic now. So we now have to come up with smaller projects to make in the meantime so that there's constantly content. That's a good company name for, like, if you're struggling to become a YouTuber or, like, trying to advertise
Creator.
yourself as, like, an editor for a YouTube videos and stuff. Yes, I am OR Ash of Constantly Content. I can get edits out in less than 2 days time.
Constantly. It doesn't stop. I don't sleep. I haven't eaten in 4 days. In fact, I haven't showered either.
I have a condition
Help
that's
me, please.
I have a condition that's known as insomniatic serotonin procrastination. Basically, my day is so full of busy schedule things, and I never get to do anything in my life. It makes me not be able to sleep at night because I want some type of free time at some point where I don't have to do anything, and sleep feels like a waste of time. Anyway.
Oh man. Yes, though.
Thank you for answering the question. A lot of patrons will now have a clear answer. I know as far as like some Patreon commissions that have been alternate tricks users that haven't been put up yet, that is simply because I keep forgetting to give the information to the wiki team, and I apologize for that.
Oof.
I will try to do that soon.
Oof.
Because like that, I'm just bad at posting art. Literally on my Instagram and on my Twitter, my bio.
What you do.
No, listen. I'm making a joke real quick. Give me a second.
But.
Literally on my Instagram and my Twitter bio, the bio is listed as good at art, bad at posting. And then right underneath that is a link to my DeviantArt that I have not posted on, I think, in like 6 months. I am constantly drawing and constantly making art. I just never fucking
None of it
post
gets
anything.
posted, though.
Yeah, I almost never
None
post
of it
stuff
gets
because of my
posted.
schedule. I just forget.
None of it sees the light of day. It all rots in a corner somewhere.
I mean, honestly, yeah. I need to get a social media person. I know I had one set up at one time. That's it was like, here's the deal. If you post things up for me, then I will I'll draw a free commission for you once a month if you post for me regularly. And that just created more work that I had to do and didn't have the time for. So that deal did not continue. I think I might just end up getting to a point and be like, hey, I will give you $20 a month if you post on my DeviantArt all my stuff regularly. I will send you the files and the info needed, just post it around and such. But then I gotta trust someone with all my social media logins and links and stuff, and that worries me. It would need to be someone I trust very much.
Fair enough.
Which is why it's not Ignis.
Oh, I completely agree with you. I would not be on there as it is.
Who is Reverb? Reverb is another one of our IRL friends that I based a character on in Patchworks.
Yes.
Most of the characters in Patchworks are based off of IRL friends. Even got one based off of Grace.
Yeah.
What's her character's name again? I forget. Something with an M. Is it Meg? Wait a second. Give me a second. I have my schedule.
It might actually be Meg.
It's something long in Gaelic, but she goes by something shorter with an M.
Because we're not about to pronounce that.
Not every... No. God, no. Fuck that. Let's see. I'm trying to find it in my sketchbook right now. God, these are old. You can hear the genuine paper.
Oh man, it's been so long.
She has her fake god form and then her actual form. What the frick was her name? I didn't put her name at all on her sketch pages.
Oh no.
Cool. That helps me. I'm good at taking notes, apparently. On the same page, I have it written that I'm changing Reverb's sword name to the Desablade, but other than that... No, I don't know what her name is. It's something with an M. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know Grace's character's name off the top of my head. I would need to open up my Google Docs and stuff, but I don't want to do that while I have a stream going, because it might change windows. Damn it, sketchbook. There we go. Ryan, I'll post on your DeviantArt for free. I appreciate that, but again, I still get the whole thing of like, here's the login to my Twitter and my Instagram and my DeviantArt, like, you know what I mean? It's not any kind of disrespect for me saying no. It's just a trust thing. Like I would even go as far as saying like, I don't know if I would give those logins to like Kuro and Hershey in them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even give them to Ignis, and I know him IRL.
That's fair.
I can't trust him with anything. One time we went to the movies, he said, "You want anything from the snack bar?" I said, "Yeah, I want a hot dog." He came back with a bucket of popcorn.
And I told you we'll buy your own hot dog.
You asked me if I wanted anything. And I said yes, a hot dog, and you came back with nothing but popcorn. And then you said you should have bought it yourself, and I'm like, why did you offer then? God. What backwards logic is that?
Where can I watch / read Patchworks? If
It doesn't exist yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't exist yet. It's yeah.
I've been writing it for since 10th
About
grade.
a decade.
Since 10th grade. I have plot synopsis for like 50 chapters with 2 arcs in. No, it's only 1 arc, I think. You were there during that call. Is it 1 or 2 arcs? I want to say it's 2 arcs.
We have a basis for a second arc, but we have a first arc down.
Okay, yeah. Nothing of it is
I
like
think it's
drawn or like even fully scripted.
Oh yeah, no, not at all. The only thing,
Plot
how we
synopsis.
make that legible and in general just overall coherent, is still up for debate to this day.
Yeah.
What are our thoughts on toast? Toast is very nice.
I don't like toast that much, but I don't like bread, so that's mainly why.
Yeah, that's fair.
I like toasted stuff. Like
Ben 10K's worst to be voiced by Danny DeVito.
I want that so much now. Oh my god, please. I'm not trash man. I know one of the worst concepts that I did for the still that Kuro did recently. I actually based the costume set on the trash man. I was like, I'm giving him a leotard. Hyped for Overgrowth. That's right, Overgrowth, not Groot transformation at the end of the week. I'm sorry. I called it that because I was half asleep when I was making my list, and it's the same species. It's a giant tree man. Flora Colossus. I'm sorry. I'll name him Overgrowth. Also, you misspelled Overgrowth the second time you typed it.
Oof.
It's just Overgrowth.
No, Noel. Who is what is the most earliest fusion created in fiction? I do not know this.
In fiction? Like, in all of fiction? I have no idea.
That's what he's saying.
Probably something in a book from the 18th century.
I would assume, but you know.
You could technically count Frankenstein as a fusion. Because he's made up of other people's parts.
That's true.
Also, that's the basis of where I got the name Frankenfusions for my fusion listings. Which alien would you want to see return to the reboot? Literally any of them. If I had to pick one, maybe either Upchuck or Ditto, because those are like in my top 5 aliens. Also, Kenem, I am not that old. Don't call me old man. How dare you?
I mean, look,
I'm 24. We're not pulling a fucking Phil's a Minecraft here. I'm in my 20s. You can't start calling me old.
Look, man, I'm just saying.
No, shut up. I'm a child at heart. That's what it counts.
I mean, yeah, okay. Okay.
Okay, bud. It's like, okay, bud, time to take your pills. No, I don't wanna.
Okay, Pops. Time to take the pills. Come on now.
Come on, Hop Pop. No, you
Time
can't.
to take your pills.
No, I'm not.
They're strawberry flavored.
I
Okay.
don't care. You swallow it
No, I
in
got
one.
you.
In one. You just swallow it. It doesn't matter what it's flavored. Oh, that's a plot inconsistency in the game We Happy Few. It's just a pill. Why do they have to be raspberry flavored? It doesn't make any sense.
Entice. That's why. Kenem is calling you a boomer.
I'm not a boomer. Wait, what?
He says he's not a boomer, Kevin.
Wait,
Kevin,
wait,
Jesus, I
wait,
can't
real
talk.
quick. What boomer? What generation is that? I forget.
I don't know. I think boomers usually.
I was
boomer.
born in '97, which I think is Generation Y. So I'm not a boomer.
That's fair, but it's a general consensus term for old man.
I'm not a boomer.
well, okay then.
boomer.
Yeah.
I want to make an alien named Boomer. It's just an old raisiny looking man. With his power is self-destructing,
It's just Upchuck, but older and more grumpy.
and his power is to self-destruct.
Yeah. Sure, why not?
Am I a doomer then? I don't know what a doomer is. Like
I don't know what the hell a doomer is either.
I have no idea.
Never heard of that one.
Oopsies.
That makes sense. Generation anything older than me. Cut the shit. Shut up, Cal.
You're working my life knives, Kenem.
You know what? Kind of just for that stupid joke. Let's abuse my mod power real quick.
Uh-oh. What you've done. Don't abuse it. Don't abuse it.
Let's see. Wait, can I put a timer for his timeout? Is that a thing I can do, or is it just like an immediate standard?
Timeout doesn't let them chat or anything for like 300 seconds.
Oh, okay. So it's a standard flat rate of 300. Okay. Then yeah. Because I was gonna say, if I can change the setting, I'd probably just like put it for like 10 seconds, just for the hell of
Why
it.
is this still open?
Eh.
I'm checking
Today's
the-
fusion is AlienX and Neo the World. Oh god, sorry.
One tiny bit.
I'm fairly certain one of the line is. What?
You think if
aliens
aliens were
were-
confirmed they were just walking graham crackers?
Nom 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 nom.
I mean, what? I mean, in all honesty, I'd probably never eat graham crackers again. I'd be traumatized.
Nom 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 nom. Nom nom nom.
Okay.
Nom 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 nom
Apparently-
nom nom nom.
Apparently, Ignis is just fine with killing him.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, and
They're graham crackers. Like, they go amazing with ice cream.
that's the first thing you think of with graham crackers?
Yeah.
S'mores!
I don't care for s'mores.
How dare you? Also, I just realized I didn't draw his goddamn... I didn't finish his belt. And now I'm sad.
Tyler Robinson, $5. Thank you. Sorry for being late. I'm wondering, how many OC alien species have you created? For example, I have 31 aliens. I think it's simple. I don't regret mod days. PogChap thing.
How many OC alien species have I created? I honestly have no
boy.
idea. Like,
Yeah.
because, like, there's the ones for
Yes.
5YL, there are ones that I made that don't fit 5YL, there are ones for Patchworks, like... I've made a lot of different aliens for multiple things and multiple reasons. So I can't give a solid answer on that, unfortunately.
Too many.
I had another series at one point called DNE that was like full out sci-fi that was like a city full of different species. Did I ever tell you about DNE? I want to say I did.
I don't remember. Not that I can remember.
Okay. That was back in the days where I was like,
I'm gonna be a mangaka. I want to make manga.
Little did he know the amount of stress and just utter depression that would hit him.
No. I read Bakuman. I know what I'm in for.
I know what I'm getting into. No. I was prepared.
That's
I
my
made
favorite
choice.
manga
I
series
dug
for
my
a reason.
grave. I dug my grave.
I did.
What is the most depressing show / anime I've ever watched?
Oh god. Does it have to be anime?
No, he said show or anime. I don't know. I usually stay away from that kind of thing to begin with. I mean, I can tell you that like Berserk scarred me back when I was in high school, but like
Now I revel in it.
I've seen
but now I revel in the depression. I'm gonna say Berserk simply because it's like it's definitely got one of the saddest main character stories I've ever seen.
See, for me, mine isn't even a show or an anime or anything. It's actually a video game called Soma. You may know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I do.
The one with the robots. God,
Yes.
it's still, it makes me sad. One, just because it's sad. Two, it's a very like existential, thought-provoking story that like questions like
Everything.
your existence and perception of reality. And it just, oh my god, just think about it. It's like actually making me tear up a little bit.
Continue with your muscly Dio.
Shut up! I hate AlienX.
I mean it wrong.
I wanted to make a manga. Well, you have the schedule of a mangaka. I mean, technically, yeah. That's why I was like, yeah, no, I'm already there, basically. Like,
Sleep? I haven't slept in years.
dude, in all honesty, Bakuman, which is the manga, I wanted to be a manga writer until I read Bakuman, which is weird.
And then
to
you're
say.
like, I don't want to.
Well, no. Okay. So, like, I still wanted to pursue a career in, like, comics and art and stuff like that at some point. But Bakuman put all of that into perspective for me. And I was like, you know what? I'm good for now. And I took, like, a 2-year break from art. I quit art for, like, 2 years. But then I reread the series again. And it, like, inspired me to get back into doing art and stuff. Which was really weird. I've read it.
I think you mean Tricked.
Yes,
Bamboozled.
I've never finished the series. I've gotten all the way up to the last
God.
volume in the last chapter, and then I stop. Because one, I like it too much and I don't want to see it end. Two, I feel like if I do actually finish it, my inspiration for art and everything will just be like gone. So
How about this? When you finally are able to sustain yourself and call this your job, you get what I'm meaning?
yeah,
Finish it. How about that?
okay,
Sound fair?
yeah. I like that series though. It is a
I believe
big
you.
inspiration for me
Yeah.
as far as art wise, because I love
Yes.
the trials and tribulations that the characters go through. They're amazing.
Yes, I have seen Jujutsu Kaisen. Yes, we've seen overly sarcastic productions. Grace does not let us stop watching them. Red and Blue, by the way, if you don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Specifically.
right.
Yeah. Well, that's fair, Bouncy, but also he was paid for this fusion, so it's not like he can say no.
Oh yeah, no.
He
no.
may hate the character, but money.
Yes, legitimately. I made a fucking self meme like a month ago.
Yeah,
That's,
I remember.
Actually, if I still have it on my phone, I'll post it in the Rust Bucket chat on the Discord. Give me a second.
I'm surprised they've already come out with a movie, but then again, a lot of anime are coming out with movies lately. I think Black Clover's got one coming out too.
Wait, a movie for what?
Jujutsu.
They're already doing a movie?
That's what I said.
Oh my god. Okay. I mean, I like it. I haven't caught up with it, but I like it. It is good.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
I do anything for money.
Money.
Yes.
Let's see. I'm trying. Here we go. This is the meme I made because I was taking pictures of myself because my hair is long again and I can make it weird again. And I was like, I'm glad I have hair. I took a bunch of pictures doing faces and shit. I just posted in the Rust Bucket chat. I turned one into a meme. I kind of want to just throw random pictures of myself out into the internet for memes to be made. Just because I like memes.
Be careful what you do.
I know, that's why I haven't yet.
Yeah. Which do you hate more, Ryan? AlienX or Atomics?
God, I don't... Give me a second. Let me think realistically which one I do hate more. Part of me really wants to say AlienX, but...
Which?
You know what? No. I'm gonna go with Atomics. Only because AlienX, I feel like if they would have Okay, so the only thing I have against AlienX is that it made Ben too OP of a character too quickly, and it makes for like serious mad inconsistencies in like story and talking about power and shit like that, and I don't like it. What I would have preferred with AlienX, legitimately, I've plotted this out in my head. Don't have AlienX show up until the Annihilarg episode of Omniverse. He shows up, takes care of the Annihilarg situation like they do in the episode, and then it's just gone. Ben doesn't know what it is. It's a mystery to him. And then it does not show up again until the last episode of Ben 10 when he's absorbing the Big Bang. Have it be he cycles through all of his aliens and the Omnitrix can't keep up. So he turns him into AlienX and absorbs it. And then AlienX is on screen for a couple seconds with no explanation. He's just this all-powerful, mysterious thing and then goes away. And that's it. That's what I would have loved for AlienX. It's a cool potential for a more fun mystery type thing. With Atomics, he was just a fucking disappointment. Atomics...
You were a disappointment.
Atomics...
This is why Mom doesn't fucking love you.
Atomics was teased in the original series as a cool, badass alien with a really cool name. There were so many fun fan concepts for him over the years. And then in Omniverse, they pull him out, and it's just fucking Optimus Prime with a lava lamp duct taped to his fucking skull. with Energy's powers. It's Energy's powers, but green. That's all Atomics' powers are. And it makes me so fucking mad.
Hold on.
Do you not know what Atomics is? Look up Atomics.
I've never... I'm about to.
It's a fucking robot with a lava lamp head that has atomic energy powers.
Oh.
People complain about some of Ben's aliens having repeat powers or similar powers to another alien. Atomics' powers are legitimately just Energy's powers, but green.
But green.
That's it.
Yeah, I can do that. But it's green.
No, it's like that meme of like the, hey, can I copy your work? Yeah, but just change it up a little bit so people don't notice.
Okay.
He sounds like Timmy Turner's dad.
Hello.
That's the only thing I like about Atomics is his voice. Because it's funny. He does the hamana hamana hamana. I'm no bug. I'm Atomics. It's a funny voice, and that's the only thing I like about Atomics. I like our version of Atomics in 5-way.
Welcome to the Ink Tank, or rather the Rust Bucket. Enjoy your stay.
I like the 5-whale iteration of Atomics, but I don't like Omniverse Atomics. You know what? Okay, what I would the way that I would say this then is Atomics, they didn't give a species, they didn't give any explanation, he just showed up, did shit, and left. Like 3 times. They should have done that with AlienX. That's what I would have preferred. Have switch AlienX and Atomic spots. Have Atomics show up sometime towards the end of Alien Force as a powerful thing. And then that's not used very much because it's dangerous. Have AlienX be the mysterious thing.
Have him absorb the Annihilar, and that's why Ben doesn't use him, is because when he switches to him, it could just annihilate the universe.
That's what I'm saying, is with because the Annihilar doesn't have...
There's so many better ways to write AlienX than Atomics, wow.
God. Just switch their spots.
I hate AlienX purely because I don't know anything about them at all.
You hate him because I complain about him all the time.
Well, but I also hate him simply because of the fact that he's so damn overpowered. Like, I love me a power trip. Don't get me wrong. I've read my solo leveling. I love me a power trip. But god damn it, I didn't ask for a plot device. I mean, I feel like Omniverse, though, like, a lot of them can be killed. Like, AlienX is just simply like, nah, I don't feel like dying today. And Thanos snaps you out of existence if he feels like it.
Isn't
like,
half the
there's a difference between being overpowered and being a plot device.
Exactly.
There's a difference between saying, oh yeah, I could crush star systems, and being like, yeah, I can make a universe and rewrite the story if I want to.
Which is
like
what
there's a little too much. It's too much. That's the problem.
Sorry I ranted for a little bit, but like so many people ask me about it all the fucking time, and like it's a mixture of I don't like them and they're annoying to me, and sometimes people asking a lot of why I don't like them gets annoying. I have a whole TikTok ranting about why I don't like AlienX.
As dude says, actually, he has a question regarding AlienX. AlienX was debuted as a Mr. Alien in Omniverse. Then who would you replace AlienX with in the recalibrated playlist?
Atomics. I would have been fine with replacing it with Atomics. Have Atomics show up, do some powerful shit, and then not be used again until like it's needed. Have Atomics be the one that's like so powerful that you don't fucking use them for a little while. Like, because the way they said why Ben didn't use AlienX is because he didn't like being that powerful, and that it could be dangerous. That's literally the same thing with Atomics, but Ben is just cool with using Atomics every now and then. Plus, if you're doing that, don't make Atomics a fucking robot. Make him an alien. Give him an alien design. Don't make him a robot. I'm not trying to shit on the design. The design is not terrible, but it's not an alien to me. It's just a robot guy.
It's okay. I completely understand.
Sorry for ranting, everyone. But god damn it.
Fine. Your hatred of AlienX is
real.
Well, it is, but also validated. Yes. Also, quick side note. Slash unfortunate. I am gonna have to hop off.
You're good, dude. No worries.
I am like slowly dozing off, and everything is getting a blur. So, yeah.
It's going dark. Mr. Stark.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Ash.
Well, you're about to be Mr. Ash in a moment, so. Alright. Have a good rest.
Jason says his atomics should have his nuclear power. I can't even read straight.
Atomics is like a nuclear power plant. Him using his powers should make places unlivable. Exactly! Literally! That's the character of... That's energy. That's literally Ben's alien energy. Is that he has to be in a fucking containment suit because he makes everything around him die from fucking radiation poisoning. Atomics is the same thing. That would have even been a fun kind of parallel in Ultimate Alien. If Ben had Atomics and the whole shit with Pandora and trying to stop him from feeding on the power plants and shit, that would have been a fun little thing. Is he turns into Atomics to beat the shit out of Pandora. And like
I'm gonna go to bed.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. I'll keep ranting. Have a good one.
But he did eat his son.
Have a good one. Goodbye. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay, but yeah, no. That would have even been fun for that episode, is have it be like, oh no, we can't stop Pandora because of how fucking powerful he is. Let me turn into my most powerful thing, Atomics, and try to stop him. Oh, wait a second, Pandora could feed on him, and that's a bad thing. Pandora becomes even more powerful and unstoppable, so then Ben unlocks another alien or uses one of the other ultimate aliens to stop him in some way. I don't remember exactly what alien Ben used. I think it was Ultimate Cannonbolt. Have him use a new ultimate at that point. Like, that would be so much more interesting. These little tweaks that would make more fun moments and just better continuity moments, in my own opinion. I'm sorry I'm ranting, but god damn it, there's so many things I want slightly tweaked in this fandom. Did I like Agrigor as a character? He was an asshole, but I thought, yes, he was decent. He was interesting. Yeah, I thought he was fine. It was a fun little story thing. I wish they would have given a better explanation as to why the Andromeda 5 came back to life. But other than that, yes, I did enjoy that. I even liked all the stuff with the Ultimate Kevin, aside from his design. Have a good one, Gabriel. Ben 10's a poorly handled series, isn't it? I wouldn't say that. It's just that it's not always consistent, and that's my problem with it. Is like the original series was purely a passion project, is what it seems like. But then every series after that, Cartoon Network was like, okay, so how are we going to make money this week? And they put limitations on them and had them do certain things. Like, it makes me sad. Also, I'm going to make these ropes cold. Thank you for the $4.99, Spayjack. I could go on a 4-hour... Wait, I can go on for an hour on how much I hate Cam Alien. Oh boy, I can turn invisible. I mean, okay. There can be aliens that are kind of useless. And with Cam Alien, I'm kind of fine with him. Only because he has him purely because, like, hey, this species exists. Let's give it to him. But yeah, no, Cam Alien I'm fine with. There are problems with him still, but again, think of it in the sense of like Cam Alien is the Walkatrout of Ultimate Alien. He's there because he's there. He exists because he exists. How would I redesign Ultimate Kevin? Oh god. Okay. That I'm going to answer with the same thing I answer with when people ask me how I would design anything. A lot of the time, I don't have a solid idea when I start designing something. I just start sketching and start trying to come up with ideas as I'm sketching. And a lot of the time, I'll like start doing something, get some shapes I like, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe if I took inspiration from this thing, then maybe I'll be able to come up with something else, and I'll start implementing inspirations into it. But in all honesty, I don't know. Especially with big amalgam characters like that, I just need to have all of the pieces on a screen in front of me and test and switch parts around and mess with stuff for a while for it to look decent. Like I did let me pull them up real quick because some people still don't know that I did this. I did a Kevin 11 amalgam based off of the Thomas Perkins aliens that he was putting on Twitter last year. It's not every single one of them, it's just the first 11 that he did. But I made this off of Thomas Perkins ones because I was like, hey, it'd be cool to see a Kevin amalgam. And this was for the end of the year. But I went through like I want to say 14 sketches of this before landing on this. This is what I thought was like the most cohesive and balanced out of all of it. But this is after 14 different sketches. And for those who don't know, this is 11 aliens in total. Bungee Sponge, Sandbox, Shellhead, Snake Pit, Hippopotamus, Warp, Pterosaur, Gurg, Jack Frost. I'm trying to remember all of them and I can't. But yeah, no, It looks official. That I put that background on it to make it look like it. But yeah, no, like, Kevin amalgams are a beast to handle. The thing I like the most about Kevin amalgams too is, like, sometimes parts will be used in different ways than they are on the base alien. For instance, the shell head arm. I did shell head's mouth and main body as an arm instead of being the mouth. But yeah, I used fucking Pterosaur's eyes as just a pattern for the neck. I used one of Snake Pit's head tendrils as just a bit of hair for Kevin. But yeah. Will per Kevin 11 be added to the wiki? I want to say yes, but technically none of those aliens are canon to 5YL. At least not until they're commissioned. But as of right now, no. I probably have said yes in the past, but as my thought process on it right now, probably not. He said fan and planning commissions can't go on the wiki. Okay, cool then. I don't think you're going to do like a specific character's abilities in a webcomic if you don't like AlienX+The. No, you're good. I didn't see it. If you want to create your own version of Kevin fusions, which fusion style would be better off? Would be better, other than Frankenstyle. If you're going for a Kevin fusion and any amalgam fusion, the best thing always is Frankenfusions. If I were to pick any other type, probably hybrid. But those I would go more for like the mutant fusions, like in Kevin's debut episode, like the Kevin Forearms and Heat Blast, where it's like partial mutations instead of like full fusions. But if you're doing like the big amalgams, Frankenstyle is the way to go. It's the best thing to do. It's the most interesting one. They just leaked new Spidey suit for No Way Home. No, please do not show it to me yet. I don't want to see it yet. No. Thank you for asking, but no, I do not want to see it yet. How am I? I'm surviving. How are you? I'm doing fine. I'm kind of tired, but it's whatevs. Do you think Ben would look good in a kimono? I think anyone would look good in a kimono, in all honesty. Kimonos are just really cool stylistically. Why does this commission look like an over-chinned anime version of Thanos? Oh, I hate how accurate that is. Because it's Dio. Dio is the Thanos of JoJo. That's a statement I just made, and I guess I will stick to. Jet black for Etsys. Should I do it as jet black or should I do it as gold still? Because I feel like Dio would definitely go for like gold X's and stuff. My only problem is that this is going to have galaxy patterning. I think the gold works. I'm back. What I missed? You missed me rant about how I hate AlienX and then talked about amalgam fusions. But other than that... Got DO, get DO. God damn it. Really wish Mutant Kevin actually used upgrade in some way, like even if it was just sort of gelatinous at some point. Like upgrade. I mean, yeah, in all honesty, that would have been cool. Splixon. We're not going to talk about an Ultimate Alien X. We're not. It's not a thing. It's not going to be a thing. I'm sorry. But no. Ultimate Alien X doesn't exist. Doesn't need to. Why is my pen not working now? What the fuck? There we go. Be a good idea challenge called Amalgam May, where you make fusions every day on May based on the prompt you're given. Honestly, I would love to do more drawing prompt challenges. I just never have time to. I'm gonna try to do Inktober again this year. I'm just not fully sure how that's gonna turn out based on like plans for videos and such for October this year. If I can, I would like to do Inktober videos and what was it? Do them as like a weekly update type thing. So like every Friday or even every Monday of October, have an Inktober video come out that's like the last week's worth of prompts. I just think that would be fun to do. What's Inktober? Inktober is a drawing challenge that was made a couple years ago where you draw something in pen and paper ink every day of October based on a prompt list. Oh, thank you, Tyler, for the 10. One honest opinion with my Omnitrix colors, I wanted to go against the grain, making the core and eyes gold and the uniforms black and red, along with some of the bodies like red, white goop. Do you like it? It's not bad. Personally, I would go with a darker, almost like a maroon red, than like a bright saturated red, though. just because like that gold and red gives like in a sense, I'm trying to think how to word this. A couple, like last year, there was a guy that would go around making Soviet Russian edits of aliens and making them gold and red. If you went with like more of like a maroon than a saturated red, like a darker red, I think it would look much better. Just because the contrasting colors of gold and red make you think of like Russia, McDonald's, and stuff like that. It's not a bad combination. It's just this association of things that already use that color combination. Thank you. Powers do I think an Ultimate Ditto would have? Not sure. What's the song? This is Castles in the Sky by Across the Great Valley. Castles in the Sky by Across the Great Valley. Also, let me know if if the music needs to go up or down or anything like that. I always try to adjust it based on if it sounds okay. Would you like to see a new Ben 10 series exclusive to HBO Max? Dude, 100%. I would love that. That was something I kept thinking that they were going to do. Was that they were going to do like the reboot on Cartoon Network, but then have like a more adult Ben 10, or even like a continuation off of Omniverse over on HBO Max. Ben would be perfect for HBO Max instead of CN. CN isn't really a place for it anymore. I mean, Would you be down for an Invader Zim revival in form of a new show? Dude, 100%, especially after Enter the Florpus. Like, I thought, what was it, that's, Netflix was gonna do something with them. They may still be planning on doing something with them, but they haven't put anything out. Remember the time you left the stream so you could go watch Invader Zim Enter the Florpus? Because it released a day earlier than it said it was going to. So I was like, I need to go watch it. Sorry guys, bye. Hey Ash, what do you think would happen if Ben was infected by a symbiote? Would it stick to him, or the Omnitrix go for it? The Omnitrix would get it off of him immediately. The Omnitrix protects Ben from shit like that. Remember how many bread I've eaten? No, I do not. I don't like bread that much, so not gonna be very much. Ooh, thank you for the $5, Tyler. Asha, thank you for your advice, but since I hate maroon, I'll substitute for dark crimson. Also, look at the patrons I made a while ago for my face. Enjoy. Yeah, okay. Let me look at that real quick.
No one else can see the patron chat. Huh.
Immediately opening up the Rust Bucket chat. There is no Easter Bunny, there is no Tooth Fairy, and there is no Ultimate AlienX. I love that. Let's see. I'll have to find it in a little while then. Have you thought about making more streams of the Curl playing different Minecraft Ben Ted mods or add-ons? We've talked about doing other streams together all the time. We just almost never have the time to. Like, for instance, I constantly want to do gaming streams of some kind, but I don't. If I had it my way, it'd be like every Saturday night or something I would play games. Oh, damn. Thank you. Un momento, guys. Yeah. Apology for the silence, guys. My dad just brought me a plate of food. Which is ironic because I was actually going to be saying the stream is going to be ending because there's only about 4 minutes left. Thank you for the $2 again, Tyler. Made an edit, sorry. It's the one with the chicken. I like it. You look so happy. Avoiding the Russian thing is something I really hope to keep up with Omega. Him being red, black, and yellow does worry me sometimes with his alien colors. Yeah, that makes sense. It's Eggman. It's always Eggman. Infinite Eggman. Infinite Omega. But yes, I'll answer a couple more questions real quick, but this does look like it is going to be the ending of the stream. But we got some good progress on this. I'm probably going to finish this up an hour or so after, because I am going to eat, because I hunger. Let's see. Ignis has been quiet. Is he AFK? Ignis left. Ignis left like 30 minutes ago. He left like 30 minutes ago. He announced he was leaving. I just forgot to take his icon off the screen. What do you think if either Heat Blast or Forearms got an ultimate form? What do you think their upgrades would be? Heat Blast I've actually already done a concept for that's over on my DeviantArt. Basically, it's just he starts using more lava, and he can make, like, volcanic glass weapons. Forearms, I still need to think on. Because the obvious choice is just give him more arms, make him stronger, but I want to go a different direction than that. Oh, but yeah, to answer the question from earlier, I do want to do other streams and stuff, like doing games and shit like that. I know at some point I really want to play It Takes Two with someone, because that game looks so fun, but I don't know when. Can I be selfish and ask that next month on August 12th, if you are doing a fusion lab on that day, can it be one of my fusions since 10? Yeah, no, Drazen, after this fusion, after I'm done with this one, all that's left for Fusion Lab is your list. So it's for sure going to be yours. I'm not taking more commissions for fusions. I'm doing your list, and then at that point, I'm either going to be like, hey, fusion commissions open again. I can take limited number, or I'll just make up some. Thoughts on if Atomics and AlienX didn't even exist? I'd be happy. Happy. Yeah, Drazen, just let me know which one you're wanting on that day. I'll for sure do it. Abilities of an ultimate accelerate. I've done that as well over on my DeviantArt. I would probably make him fly. That through my concept, it's like the main add-on is that he can fly. Go check it out. I might actually be doing a video designing some ultimates at some point soon. I plan on doing a lot more just like fun drawing videos on the channel. So that could be one of them, just designing stuff. Of course they would be non-canon, given the fact that the Ultimatrix was destroyed many years ago. Any ideas for Ben 10K version in 5YL? Many alternate ideas that I'm not allowed to discuss. Apologies. Does Ultimate Kevin technically have AlienX DNA? It never shows that he does, but in technicality he should. I think the Omnitrix has some kind of barrier around the more powerful DNA that prevented that. Okay, again, for the people that ask, how would I design certain characters? Like, if I were to make an Ultimate Jet Ray, how would I design it? Again, a lot of my design process is just start sketching. Eventually, I'll get an idea while sketching, or if I think, like, oh, maybe I can take inspiration from this thing that's kind of similar or a fun idea, then I would. But I don't know how to verbalize how I would start designing something, in all honesty. Not to, like, shit on the question, I just don't know how to word that, and I'm sorry. How much are commissions usually when they open? Before, they were only, like, $40 for a fusion. I know at this point, though, if I do reopen general commissions, they are going to be more expensive. People have been telling me for, like, the last 2 years I've been needing to increase my prices. I fully agree, especially because of how much time my current art style takes me to draw in. I need to be compensated for the time and the fact that I am a higher skill level artist than I was before. So, like, base price for a fusion, if I were to reopen, would probably be like $60. Mind you, originally, I did fusions for $25. Then I bumped it up to $30. Fusions now, if I were to reopen, would be like base price $60 and then additional cost if you're having it be more than 2 characters. Just because that's more time and more thought to put into them, if that makes sense. Remember Ultimate Alien brought in the whole AlienX is locked behind a key, so the thing the DNA was locked. Oh, that makes sense, actually. That makes perfect sense. Thank you, Drazen. Do we actually get cameo of Rex from Generator X in the future? I can't answer that question, so sorry. As much as I want to cheat fusion commissions, you do need to increase your cost. The biggest part of why my general commissions are closed right now is because schedule, but another reason as to why is because I need to change my prices. And I still don't fully know what to charge for some stuff, so, like, I don't know for sure. For sure, though, like, well, not for sure, but my idea right now is that if I open fusions again, fusions base price $60. If it's a complex one, of course it's going to be more. And I would probably judge it based on, like, what characters are in it exactly. Like, if it's 2 simple characters, that's just the base price $60. If it's 2 complex characters, that'll probably be somewhere closer to, like, $90 or $100, because it would take me a long time. If it has additional characters mixed in, or additional parts, it would cost more. So Ash has to make sure Drazen can't buy off buy out half a year's worth. Drazen, I'm gonna be honest. You can buy as many as you want, but I will cap them because of time, not because of money. Like, as far as pay ahead, it would probably be like a month at a time. Just because that's a lot. But yeah, I think that is going to do it for the stream, you guys. I have a plate of chicken and rice in front of me that I want to consume very badly. So yeah. So a 10-finity transformation be near 150? If you're talking about, like, the composite Ben that Kuro made, doing a transformation for that, I don't know what I would charge. Because that's a lot. That's a lot. Ever tried keeping fizzy instead of surviving? Yeah, but typically I drink soda in, like, under 2 minutes. so it doesn't get to stay fizzy for long because it's gone. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this stream, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be posting this up once I have it finished. Patrons, you shall be receiving sketches in a few hours from this past month's set. Make sure if you are barrel tier patron, you are sending info for this month's set for your commission that you get. Other than that, I am Orash, and as always, I'm surviving. Peace.